Today on the Smart Show, we have Treecey and Misunderstood, aka MU. Let's give them a hand. Thank you two ladies for coming by the Smart Show on today. So we're going to jump right into it. Now there's a scripture in 2 Kings, the 4th chapter, 8 through 10. It talks about a woman of Shunem. She spoke with her husband about accommodating the prophet Elisha. This woman wanted to make a meal for Elijah and prepare a room for him. Because she perceived Elijah to be a man of God, and it was customary that the people accommodated the prophets in the Old Testament. So she showed great accommodation, great hospitality. And Treecey, we'll start with you. From what I understand, this is the very opposite. You went on a trip and you feel like the hosts weren't as accommodating, and you felt like there was lack of planning. Would you care to explain?
A part of life is planning. A part of life is being able to make a decision. And part of life is knowing that, if you have, like, for me, if she knows that I'm going to be coming for a week, why can't you just say, okay, I'm going to be spending a week because my friend is coming from out of town. This is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Not like, okay, well, I mean, I don't even want to get into detail, but it's just like, it is just like you know what you're gonna do. You just know what you're gonna do. You're gonna be able to make a decision. You're gonna be able to plan.
Hey, Misunderstood, how you doing? You and Treecey are friends, and I don't think this small disagreement is causing you guys to fall apart. You're just having a discussion. I heard Treecey talking about the trip before she went out there. I know you knew she was coming. Did you not plan? You didn't have time, or was it a bad time? Can you explain?
Then you take in account the fact that I have children and I have a lot of things that's going on. So I really got to balance things. And so I can't just not, they're all, I can't, I've got to consider all that stuff. And so what I would do is just hang out, do the things that I need to do, get my workouts in, get my walks in, get some work in, and then, try to be as accommodating as possible. That's what I do.
Thank you, ladies, for sharing your stories. And before we end the show, I want to leave with these closing remarks to both of you, if you'll allow me. First of all, a week is a long time to visit someone who has a boyfriend or a husband, children, and they have a lot of activities day in and day out. From my understanding, she had a lot going on. And Treecey, I don't know if Misunderstood communicated all those activities before you came. I take it that she didn't. I could be wrong. But had she done that, maybe you would have planned accordingly instead of going out there a week. I believe you said you went out there a week. Maybe you would have gone out there for 2 days or no more than 3 days, because you would have thought, hey, Misunderstood is busy. She's got a lot going on. So I'm just going to go out there for 2 days. And maybe Misunderstood did not communicate that clearly to you before you went out there. Had you known all this, I felt you probably would have planned differently. If you still wanted to go out there a week, you probably would have visit Misunderstood for 2 or 3 days, knowing that she's busy with her children and other things. And if you had other supporters and subscribers in the area, you probably would have planned to visit them for a day or two, and maybe another subscriber a day or two, and that would have filled up your week. Thank you guys for coming by. Let's give them a hand.